So Stonebwoy has put out this tweet that reads, "With all due respect, let all other African nations give it up for Nigeria for their constant efforts in holding the mantle for Africa when it comes to entertainment on the global scene. Congrats for holding it down at the Grammys. As for Ghana, shaking my head, I'll be back." Yeah, it means as for Ghana, our man could not say anything. The only thing he could say was, "Shaking my head, I'll be back." But among the responses to this tweet, I think there are some two of them that I would like us to pay attention to. One from Samini, and I just saw this one also coming from Nana Mesa, aka Nam1, where he said, "Where awkwardness is upheld by an irony of the sick driven in a cab and the dead conveyed in an ambulance, where the throat of vision, creativity, and innovation are cruelly slashed on the altar of partisan politics, what results do you expect, my guy? Hashtag Ghana shall prosper." Meanwhile, Samini also put out something that I would also want to pay attention to. Samini was also responding to Stonebwoy's tweet, the same with all due respect kind of tweet. And Samini said, "Ghana will be okay if we begin to keep it 100% with each other as artists, my G. It starts from being honest and calling a spade a spade. Do you think they disrespect Idibia like you disrespect Samini? Hashtag year of truth. Before you give extra fake fans to Nigeria, hashtag check yourself faker." And Samini seems to be on Stonebwoy lately. Like he doesn't want the guy to breathe. Stonebwoy puts out a tweet and right now Samini comes back to describe him as a faker because he doesn't what? Respect him. Wow. Okay, so we will be talking about some of the happenings there. And I also want you to know that when Burna Boy was mentioned as the winner of the best album, so I want us to listen to his Thanksgiving address. I want us to listen to it before we even come back to it. And again, have you also been able to see the performance of Burna Boy? Yeah, great input in that performance. Unfortunately, we're on radio. Maybe Maker can help us, but then here on radio we might give you the sound, but then if you want to see it, you can also do your search online and you will surely find it. Now I would want Emeka to explain something Burna Boy said in the Thanksgiving to me. Listen to this. What have you gathered so far on the Grammys? You are crazy. You guys, you are crazy. You are crazy to think it. You are crazy to think it was Chaskele. Bro, so what have you heard so far? What have you observed so far, as much as the Grammys is concerned?
Me try follow kakran you know. But me note kakra to now.
Good.
You see, so Burna Boy won the best global music album. Now you can best global music album. This is the definition.
Good.
Now it is an honor presented to the recording artists for influential music from around the globe. What I say? It's around the globe.
Okay.
Most influential music. Now, almost started Grammy. No, this is the 63rd Grammy Award. What do you say? Almost started award 63 years. Ghana Music Award series
22.
Wow. Now, then I'm at Grammys. I mean, the talk about I'm at Obia. Even though I'm some more flaws, I'm building some standard. In every artist, as an Oscars, every artist wants to get to the Grammys.
Yeah.
Now, another thing I also get it is that the album Burna Boy or they winning it twice as tall. Now, let me tell you how the Grammys define that album.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's a masterclass in the vibe and hustle that have made Burna Boy on international musical force. Now, they also continue to say that it is a touch of limitations, seamlessly blending styles and genres, and fearlessly fueling the fire, heating, and melting pots of pop, Afrobeats, dancehall, reggae, and more. Now, the album features a wide range of international artists such as Stormzy, Naughty by Nature, Chris Martin, which means Ejumako
lineup nisun.
Again, one of the reasons that Grammy for a car say for award Emma Burna Boy is the quality of the album. The quality of album,
which I know is one of the things Grammys pay attention to. Your quality.
The quality of the album. Now let me share with you one or two things that the Grammy will look out for.
Okay.
No matter how or where you are coming from. So everyone say ufi abu krana say you on your man. Nema menu a me research no. I will say and sound me do. One, quality of your album.
That's true. Number one.
Second, record deals. Your song should be popular in the US market.
Distribution and things.
Yes. Into everyone say Mr. Ban why you want more ha? Now per se Grammy for today make sure say who are distributors and a record labels or more US or on be push album no ho.
I'm academy no.
Academy nati. Na ekwan ben so na befa so na on you US market. Nko for no na producers na na final so use mo. Distributors no one because omo no be ma labels no one. Now let me mention some of the producers on this album.
Good. Well researched information.
Timbaland. Edino so ni nyina modo.
David say I say wa bagana ya boss up mallet.
Exactly. Timbaland. Now Sean Combs, Sean Combs uni ni pakro. PDD.
PDD nankasa.
It's a Puff Daddy. Producer of album so.
Yeah.
Executive producer.
But I heard about that. When they started working.
Yes,
I heard
exactly.
about that.
Mike Dean. Me hear research about Mike Dean. Honestly, a US producer. Now, renowned US producer. Now, you saw Nigerian producers too, pe. Omudino. Listen, let's French me.
Oh, boss, I need to me about this.
Lyric. And Rexy. I'm not Nigerian. Rexy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not producers. Me know. I'm from Nigeria.
From Nigeria.
Mario Winans or Winans. Honestly, a US producer. And a Scred. Honestly, a French producer.
Where your producers are working on album.
Yes, 15 songs. Now the album came out on August 14, 2020. And now let me tell you the record deals and as the producers labels.
Yeah.
Atlantic Records, Warner Music, Spaceship Entertainment. Now me hear research about Uncle Fu and Mr. Burna Boy or Chilmo Tanya Grammy no when we crank and the Dimbako.
When we crank go be winning.
It was world calculated album. I me say now the agenda was to agenda and to push it to the Grammy level.
In fact, I have been following so much conversation on social media, and people think it is because of his deal with Atlantic. That is what gave him the Grammys. So they are saying that why are we trying to tease our local artists when most of them they don't even have record labels?
Exactly. That's the
point. They are all independent artists. So why are we teasing them?
Criteria. You need certain criteria to get there. So no matter how you produce the most for Esrena, Yanfa Putu Enko a Grammys, Yanfa a say cheese, take a picture, take a post, take a post.
Who said that?
Oh, Twitter the Enko for Kazao. But I say cheese with good production, record labels, distribution,
the connect.
They can go there.
But say cheese is a great song. What are they talking about?
Social media, we say ne ukoha obi kasa. Intino Burna Boy, congrats to him. Now let me move on to Wizkid. Now Wizkid, the amount of Wizkid. Now I think that you were saying, say the Wizkid has to be for no.
One Samuel Power is telling me on Facebook that he only retweeted the Grammy post of his name. Yeah. Debbie. On Crampo and Formula TV Bimpo no ako post.
No. Uncle.
The mention Womuna na
retweet it. By Jumani Koso.
Oh yeah.
Also the brand no.
Yeah.
Now Wizkid also won last night. Best music video,
yeah,
for his song with Beyonce, Brown Skin Girl, from Lion King, the Gift album. Into videos are Beyonce try was a project you say Brown Skin Girl no.
And Charlie, it's a solid video. It's a solid. It tells a story.
And a message exactly.
Yes, it tells a story.
Message in a woman.
It tells a deep story.
Message in a woman. Because over the years, they won't say, I mean, African for a young more skin, black and brown. They are not proud of it. Person, we are brought for no more poor, no more show more skin. It's that song and that video carried video from beginning to the end. It carries some message.
The features, even the video.
Exactly. Alone. Now the best music video award is given to the artist, video director, and video producer. The honestly, the best music video, but it was given to the artist, the video director,
and the producer.
So video producer.
Three institutions here have been captured in one category. Yeah.
And then I mark Grammys on the FN into be or contribute to be a vital rubiano to me in BB. To Mr. Ba Ubisamia, the air trend no. I hear Wizkid and it Burna Boy. If I can also move on to Stonebwoy, so
yeah. Say with the for presentation why your album on the wins. What really gave them the wins now they are made and well researched information. Thank you, Mr. Kobe Chain.
I think first of all it's a shame that some section of Ghanaian music followers will even try and do a parallel comparison between Ghanaian artists who haven't won the Grammy and Nigerian artists who won a Grammy. It's a shame because we are in a music space where Ghanaian artists are achieving a certain height and we are not even talking about it. The more that we are supposed to talk about it to make our industry feel like we are doing something. Three things come to play if you want to do a comparison.
Okay.
The biggest one of all is the plug. If people keep saying plug, what is the plug? Now, a lot of Nigerians are in position of power in our music ecosystem in the world.
Okay.
As compared to Ghanaians. Let's be sincere here. If you go to the big music powers that be, for instance, right? I know that Universal Music is in Nigeria, working with a lot of Nigerian artists. To the extent that they have signed Ghanaian artists too, like Sinaso and things. But if you weigh the work done on techno and things as against our local Ghanaian artists, it tells you that there's something missing, and it's the market. Music is now
and again that element in marketing called the cash cow.
Yes, and you see the music is now numbers now. The mathematics must make sense. So I don't see why Ghanaians, some of us, will want to throw our artists when they are selling to less than 1 million music users in Ghana. We have to be very we have to be very careful in our space. When our Ghanaian, like a tweet from Stonebwoy, somebody might say it's uncalled for, but he knows where he sees and he knows how he feels it. Market and plug is key. Let me talk about the plug thing. Go to the big music platforms in the world. You will find a certain Nigerian connected into that space. Example is Bankole. Bankole was in Ghana and was with King Promise, and I think we did a story on One Play Africa, and somebody called me and said, "Once I'm going to more website on who
because
who name ni pano." Bankole. There are others. Last 2 years we brought Smade to Ghana.
I remember
for Afro Nation. The plugs, there's shops to do. There's the plugs these Nigerians have in the music space, and you see where a Nigerian is, he will not close the door to another Nigerian. He will open the door. So for instance, If Wizkid is if a big Nigerian plug is working with, which I know one who is working with Facebook Music, right? She's a Nigerian. If you speak to her to plug in a Ghanaian music on Facebook Music, which people don't even know, she will tell you that the numbers not the add up. Our usage in our market space, we are less than 1 million users of music users in Ghana. I did a post.
That's the online users.
I did a post. I said that if every telco in Ghana should say that we are creating a platform, its data is free, right? You can go and stream music for free. No artist in Ghana can make 1 million Ghana cedi from one song, because our users in Ghana, music users in Ghana, we are less than 1 million people. One person can play a song over a couple of over a period of time. Doesn't mean that it's reflection of the bigger picture. We have to understand that this Burna Boy and Wizkid thing didn't start today.
It's an agenda that
started way back.
Remember when Burna Boy lost first? Yeah, he said he will surely come back here and do it, and now he did all the connect right. And today,
Ghana has say no. Say me faring can Ghana niya wait me my boboding. Minim Ghana ni penia or media who come her. An investor came from a US. Or catch an investor and say music is demonic. If he puts his money in Ghanaian artists, they will spoil his money and his money will all get finished.
Yeah, I know him though.
The plugs that we have in Ghana, they are not opening enough. It makes our artists look like they're not serious. Our artists are really, really working. Somebody said, "Oh, Kiddy say cheese, yeah, found say cheese, no man, Teddy Riley, kid in camp." Because Ghanaians don't know who Teddy Riley is. They downplay that achievement. You see that's the problem. Ghanaians, some of us, we don't know who the big plugs are, the big names. So when a big name comes to do something in Ghana, Kiddy is signed to Made in NY, the same empire. Signed with Puerto Rican and stuff. Ghanaians don't know the magnitude of that
the
signing,
weight of those people.
So we downplay it. If a Nigerian should come and announce that I have been signed to Empire, Ghanaians will say, "Hey, our artists are not doing anything." That's the plug. That is the plug. The same.
So some of us should not be surprised should maybe Kiddy get a nomination or a mention in the Grammys next year or something. We should just watch out for it.
A little girl called Jackie is breaking rules with her music forever, climbing all the billboards and climbing all the Apple 100s and breaking all the rules in Nigeria and stuff. I have data that I can show you that Jackie's song is in Nigeria. It's loud in Nigeria. Ghanaians don't see the value. They don't see it as an achievement because Jackie a Ghanaian or Tuamunche. In Keko, yes, see me and I break his rules now. Kabeti see me is in the top 100 songs in Ghana. See me is in the top 100 songs in Kenya. See me is this. It's about time we understand as music lovers to also learn. Plugs are important. So, research now I've come to talk about that. This whole Burna Boy album thing was promised. It was delivered before it was even recorded, because in the conversation in the documentary that is circulating on PDD, he said that we are going to get you a Grammy.
Yeah,
an album where Diddy is executive producing. He would not fail. You got to understand something.
They'll put in all the investment.
An album where Diddy is working on, he won't fail because he needs to protect his legacy. He needs to make sure what he promises he delivers. I'm telling you, if a Diddy should work with a Stonebwoy, Stone will get a Grammy regardless of whatever he does. He will get a Grammy because the plug will make sure that he delivers. 2, positioning. How many of our Ghanaian music lovers are helping our artists to position proper? Every day I keep saying this: sack fans, sack for sack, sack nation, sack this, sack this. How are you positioning? Have you gone to online to go to Beat FM in London to say I'm tweeting to them that play me a sack record?
Yeah.
How are you positioning the artist? You see, you sit in Ghana, you have Twitter, and then you want to throw your. I saw somebody say tag Sako there in these throws. I like to see Obedi angry. Like to the person to the person say like any say wakasa on social media.
I think I also saw I don't know whether it was coming directly from Ajeze or someone like that, saying that Sarkodie promised us the Grammys and still he hasn't delivered. So why you guys?
But
Ajeze did that.
But Sark, Stone, Shatta, and all these guys are winning big. Grammy is not Brother Ahwaju. It's not. If you go and ask the legend Angelina Kidjo or whatever they call it,
Kidjo, yeah,
she will tell you. She even in a Burna Boy video, he said that Angelina explained to him
Angelique Kidjo
explained to him why he lost the Grammy to her. And everybody our artists are making the effort. You see, they might not be a 60 or 80% doing artists that you want them to be, but the little wings that they do, we have to also celebrate them. If you are a fan of Shatta, if you're a fan of Sark, Stone, or whatever, and you take time and you begin to also go to these music markets, for instance, music stations, like for instance, if you go to Capital Extra in London on their Twitter and you are tweeting at them, they will begin to wonder who the artist is, why you are tweeting at them. I see artists like DJs like DJ Edu from London doing top 5 Afrobeat song. Every time there's a Ghanaian in it, Ghanaians don't celebrate because the person is next to them. I feel that it's about time we understand that, listen, plugs are important. Plugs are important. Wherever a Ghanaian plug is who is listening to me, I know Sway, I know Rudy Kwache, I know all these plugs, they need to start opening up. Listen, we can also take our Ghanaian artists to the Grammys by opening our plugs. If we also begin to connect our dots from Sadiq, Abdullah, Abu, myself, Nanaya, Rudy Kwache, Sway, Kofi Beat Menace, McDarlington, all these guys who are sitting on conversations that links to bigger labels coming into the system. I know of a Ghanaian who supported and championed the Kiddie conversation for it to happen. I also know of a Ghanaian who's also championing a one for another artist in the links camp. You get what I'm trying to say? It's about plugs. It's about plug. And also we need to understand that our market share value is lower. Our market share is low. If you say, hey, it's not about market, but it's about market. It's about market. You get what I'm trying to say? It's about market. And if the market is good enough, listen, we will have enough of these things coming into the system. The market share is small. And say you bet truly artists in India and can you increase your music sales? Now your numbers
and your streams.
Yes, and control. You understand? When I saw the truth, I thought like, okay, once a while, something that just for the passing, like as a normal. But as if it's not becoming like an agenda to make it look like, oh, the boys and the girls for Ghana here, they know they push, they know no. It's about plugs.
Okay.
It will be a Ghanaian, be a OT, Zylofon Media, or Abuchia. I know Ghanaians, I don't want to mention, I know Ghanaians who are working with Facebook Music, I know Ghanaians who are working with Apple Music, some of them are working with Spotify, Tidal. Listen, some of Ghanaians are big pop PR working with big PR companies in London. They can plug Ghanaian artists to a bigger level. Some of them, when you send them press releases and stuff, they don't even want to look at it because it's from another Ghanaian artist. I'm telling you, if every Ghanaian outside Ghana begins to open up his or her door. There's one lady in South Africa called Sheila Afari. She's a PR consultant in South Africa. She's one of the biggest PR consultants in South Africa. I don't know how many Ghanaian artists are working with Sheila Afari. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't know how many Ghanaians are working with her. I'm saying if all these people are mentioning begin to open their doors, we will have a Grammy in our hand in no time.
Okay, thank you so much, Nana Yaredu. In fact, I was just about asking whether they have also opened up enough to reach our people. That is another conversation, though. Let me get Yao Gray's initial comment before we come to some of the issues happening. Kobiche will start that one for us again. Yeah. Also, Tia, that is saying.
I'm saying, you know, they've really like talked well. Me feel it, nyomo kani, nyomo menina. But problem now, so jina yeah. So I'm kind of say we the artists we throw ourselves. So why are we bothering? Say, Oma, you throw your home. Omo di omo entertainment no. Omo throw ya. Not your per se. Omo di see.
Okay, material can I say artist na kaza mu trolley omo.
Ye trolley am.
Eno na om didi agro.
Eno ne yeti krom
ha. Yes, Samini ni shatter start here yi.
Ekoso. Enti no say I graduate to say fans no so be sere yen. Ade na say a higher. Ena bra, your industry now how did it grow? For an artist to say I'm successful, they say when you hit back, no nya ebrochire quite to a Grammy. We are still growing out of these things. I went to only hit in a year Ghana artist here problem. I bet you was say.
Yeah, come on, Mr.
I went to only hit.
I went to only minya hit back. Yeah, problem of side of we.
It's not play mobile.
It's not play mobile. Kunya picture, yeah confirmation, nya sunu, she hoodie, hey we are confirmation. Nya me shirami as an artist. Nya bebe biya a plus.
Yeah.
Nipa kakra bi na a crop of artists who are thinking outside the box of those things, and almost no thinking outside the box no almost look say too no. Same artists we are so kono move bia bra, you have to come back home and teach. I had to say Obia who be sending how to make some money on iTunes. Huge artists to chrome her as iTunes ni yema onon kwa nya wako hu wo no obi sabi jimie because as I say tambia no kwa na nanim nda ho no mo o kire no ye ya nanim ko da ho a se ebe yi nanim na wanim aba obi. We are talking about plugs e wo krum ha nyina deal with favoritism mene kwa me na ye adwuma nti sanya kwa me forget it. We are our own problems bra. About 15 years ago, if I'm right, I was sitting down with me, Reggie, VIP, P Square, and Two Face. At that time, Mobile Boy is huge.
I know.
I remember when Two Face would tell Reggie, say, I like the guy in Afro, I like his style. And Reggie would come say, Akwa Sakura, and also Philo style. And I really, Sakura Niben, and later Miben would say, Sana, Two Face. Bra, yani omote hono mo sa time no. They were talking about 1 million streams and stuff. Ghanaians
na monti ase.
Men that down. Ya nyomo kan omo ye dede mayen.
Momo pe show bi woni ma hobo.
Ya bebo show ya te Labadi Beach Hotel ya bebo show a. Afena P Square mo ye how and we are number one trend. Ya nti ase me kan friend Prince ma beto album. Me kan aje kotunu ato album afena we be numbers. You be science and Saben Cran, you benum Ghana artist, no way cook, we say fata. No, or cock, way board cry, Obisa, Sabe, Alomo, Obisa Alomo, you could be Nigerian artist, who himself say, we want Hennessy. We want Hennessy, Hennessy, never see Honomono. Your cock, ni Alomo, the Jading, and you know, we Hennessy.
Not winning Hennessy.
It's Ushaba be a Omonomoti as you say. I was say, yes, taxi. I didn't know maybe see ya. And yeah, dear, my Tehano, my didn't maybe I grow dear. I feel say, you will wait into an one. Ghana artists, Minya hate bako, Mitiminya quent to a Mabusium in a minute to choir. Hope I saw me Grammy Ben Bio, Yamia Shirame. So the few who are thinking outside the box, my mention will be to say, Sarkodie, Shatawale, Stonebwoy, and Omuna met me because business no mu yes ankrofoi but omumpoa omahu secret bi no I so be your browser or e harmony on person over children you see we e harmony the society anya wo dia show people the way
no be anko browser bi
nana ba onu society anya wo dia
e harmony ni nya wo dia
anya wo dia YouTube nya wo dia
onso kwa why
who send your benya sika na nka wa kire na how many artists na your workshop bra many artists akese and the bloggers beat me shanam jo asam na wo kan no pedeti bi na workshop bi oh great mitimi ni nkrofo bi timi din komo knowing what they can do when you din command they will tell you great but I mean me need our power no then you start asking yourself say do we really have gatekeepers in the cramp on the wine and sign up your plugs in the wine because Chrome Hanuman saying everything is about favoritism. On fan who say akwa we ya dear on no bit me a pushy but say only grey nam grade the obedi dibi nkuan, forget the other guy. Ejuma no hiya. Me will be or manage artists, big artists. Or person on me ejuma. But or did me home come artists no etse no. Artists no ka say Charlie, I the rap great to the rap, so how you go fit do this? But me can artists madam fool. And your manager no or kaya or pamicho. Nienti ontimi nyene o mabi mami nie. But mami nyama na other artists no to say what can we actually me. Iti see you was a krobi mu say, and last time in my example be I met a Nigerian who heard my songs and he said, is this your songs? Me say yes. I said, I want to take you to Nigeria.
I remember.
And I will rent hammer and plenty motorcade. I want them to parade you for street, and I want me to ask you who be this. Me to talk say na Ghana artist. As soon as they mention your name, I go do. You go get close to Genevieve. As you get close to Genevieve, tell Genevieve na me be your manager. Inti ono pase obe Genevieve. Na Genevieve musa otisunti. Wahu benefit amenya.
The investment ba be found.
Efa mi mu anti obedu ono so obeja mi mu mpoa. Wahu benefit amenya Ghana ni. Mpacho me pe 10,000 extra video. You the kwasi as I said that why you go sit down about 10,000 extra video. Dama green with Jimmy Anna. So when we live in such a country, urban entertainment, me attitude bra any footballers because you have some wajabi you say I face Stonebwoy Shatamu awufo so feel
possible. Yes, we can.
It doesn't end there. If they don't also really teach a chirimani ekwa. Sometimes I see some of them coming online trying to educate people, but that's what really they think they want people to know. If you really want to make this industry grow, we have to come together as one. Teach the people coming. That's what I think.
Wow, solid delivery there, Yao Gray, with all the energy in him. Okay, so James Kwaku just supplied some back and forth tweets, and I want to read some of them. So after Stonebwoy's first tweet and that response from Samini, there has been some follow-ups. Stonebwoy has also responded to Samini where he said, "No disrespect. You just finished a Twitter beef with Shatta. Is it my turn now? We know each other personally. I cannot do this with you on social media." Samini did not sleep. He came again, shaking my head, Stonebwoy, laughing out loud too. He did two things in one sentence. He shook his head and again he laughed out loud. I said, "You know you can't throw dust in no one's eyes, my son. You know exactly where I'm coming from. Don't trash GH in congratulating Nigeria because they don't disrespect their legends like you do, period. A word to the wise." Hey. And Samini came again. So after calling me a sellout on a public stage during your mismatch clash, who sold out who? You've come from grade 1. You got nerves to be tweeting at me. Shatawale is a mate. You are a son. Get the difference. Hey, Samini. And he has done the last tweet. He says, he said, "GH is my witness. Me done tweet fit today. You disappointed me, son. Me done tweet today. I said, GH is my witness. Me done tweet fit today. You disappointed me, son." Okay. It is what it is. Thank you, James Kweku. Okay. So James Kweku has given me the Nam1's response too. I've read it. Thank you, James. I've read Nam1's response. Kobe, what are we doing to ourselves on Twitter, especially the artists? Let's ignore the fans. Let's say the fans are doing what fans will do as usual. But the artists, are they helping themselves there?
I like the energy from I agree. Very positive. And I mean, few people get that courage and the boldness to really come out like that. And from the artist point of view, I think one of the things that we must encourage is the artists respecting each other.
Good.
That's one key thing. No matter your background, no matter how huge you are, no matter how underground you are or up and coming artist you are, if you're an up and coming artist, you need to respect the fact that these people paved the way and you are here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of artists have worked so hard in other African countries, even way more than Burna Boy. But today, he's sharing the glory because of some work, some people, some Afrobeat people from some dancehall pop. Because, Mr. Ban, let me tell you, Burna Boy is not the founder or the person who brought dancehall music to the world, Afrobeat to the world. Never. We been now starting on also Ayenedia and Odiakoja Wodi. I mean, that brand almost started blogging and they used to do it. It's in that major best blogger. You will be a go. Some so you mamma me ye you my you. A chili maso, Bashadi, I'm here, no so. No more so did you. So if you understand life from that perspective, we respect each other. Until see, artists no, it's somebody a bro omo. We up and come and last me can me show video be I'm not saying say it's will be yet, but it tells you how these people respect each other. Two-Face to a stage now we now Wizkid perform who now know that from me can say artists on that from, but like the respect they give to each other. They might probably want to come on social media to, but Omomuno, the video he's come out to congratulate both Wizkid and Burna Boy.
Yeah, that's true.
But Ghana no, you be say trim say, me no beef into no, men tweeted that. Me no beef into or the album, but men tweeted that. But the video. A uni beef on the Burna Boy or looking at the bigger picture what taught it because I saw the respect about industry. Lockdown now say Instagram live and confer your interviews so and I'm sure one interview Mr. Easy and one a guy born Nigeria I mean they didn't skip me and okaze or that the video has because the video your chance be and or link no and BM and I said that we BM to be a mono and a bonus say, oh, easy. You want to get this collaboration? I beg, take this number, call the person, do this. Or say brawa brands only any Panama no, but that's because it was coming from Nanaya, because it was coming from Sammy Flex, because it was coming from that person into Tomu simple. Into the Nanaya kind of say onwako or so no kwa if feel what trosa.
Nien Castle and Crawford and the lazy.
And then the FSA,
Amunya Juma.
In Nipa, yes, a union I call 4 force. As a military force, a smart here, but hey. Nipa back on quite a smarter.
Debbie. Uniformity in match name.
Yes. In that thing, say, Ghana artists, I saw the respects. I'm more. Who say, when a pavy way, when a year say, and that ye opportunity so. Be a quanum,
yen share
na obia ehu. Nana ya esanka baby to conclude. You were Apple Music Ghana form just say form almost areas no, but on the catch you say most of our artists don't respect, and even when they give them the opportunity, they will go and disgrace them. Ebia me use Apple Music. Minim say Charlie Adewe Mr. Ban yeah bema we need best presenter but me must plug na oba besa ko go me ni mas crowd ho ungratefulness on go jebi crowd come out credit ya kan wa ha so chini for some say na ebu ami o na yen sa
beka so no ana aye nti e na yen fam manem
ene yen fam an crowd and again minim say Nigeria fire there but Ghana for best say Nigeria shouldn't be the standard. Yentra yashim. The winning as a Burna Boy winning in front of you. Angelique Joe say on in front of you.
Angelique Joe.
Benny.
Yes.
Benny Forum saying that insane a hit. One check your answer.
Oh, well, they are also doing that. You know, Francophones are also doing that.
So what I'm saying is that we can spread our wings. You can spread our wings. And invest in promotion. And I'm saying then there, but invest in promotion. kakra untumi entam scan ko ye to US but kakra into untumi ntena ha entwe say why you ubenya Grammy ebeye den nti ebesre to end my submission yama obro emra ye ho ye opportunity so ye mbiem
yeah share
so na so kodu a fani die na fa credit ema nipa na obi ekwan ma no.
Thank you, solid there. Yes, Nana already finally on the artists. They are back and forth. They are also doing on social media. Let's ignore the fans for now. After that, I'll be reading more of your comments on Facebook and again on Twitter. So you can still share yours with me. On Facebook, you can search for the video, that is the live stream. Drop your comments there. We are streaming live on Zylofon FM 102.1 page on Facebook. And again on Twitter, you can also give us your tweet at Zylofon 1021 Samiflex. You can also give me a mention. Let me read them. This is our business. This is our game. So let's read more tweets after Nana Yaredu's comments. Nana, yes, we're still talking about our artists and what they are doing online right now because of matters arising.
Sammy, bese me busa semo. Se papa ni oba ewofie. Na akwala ni mbuadia. One fault.
A bit my mubia fault. A bit my akorane fault. A bit my panini fault. Akore bi oho obechene say don't do this. I don't know obey.
Okay.
Ebi on so na panini na ye na papa na ye na akora na den asua. Enti anya straight jacket say if we papa na if we akora no because there has even been this statement say everyone is born into the society, but society makes some people good or bad.
No correct. Very deep. The thing is, the message say, "Nkola say otisa kola ofia. Children do what you do, not what you say."
And also be all the time straight jacket like that.
Say ofia na say we ye nyeme bia oba mo say na ono so ye bi. Bia na say o baba. Sanya o ma me bo makeup no. O ha na ono so bobi.
I know the hamper. Kobiche mani say sa no mutin.
So I know that children do what you do, not what you say most of the time. Then anytime me can say and I feel so say papa ni akwala we say asemisia. And say akwala ne ye wrong cry. It takes a father to be a father. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say? It takes a father to be a father. Unless you are not that responsible father that and then you want to go head to head with your son because you want to show him something. What again you want to show your son? Sebi impini semna wo hu no wono hu ye. Eyen kwala semna wo ye. So ya de my ntina ye wo ba no. Ntina se ojane na wo o sere so intwa wo.
Ye hohoro.
Samini Asemini, Stonebwoy-Samini. Enye ndene shasi yo. Kaki tap. 2013. The Kaki tour na organizing.
Yeah.
Will be a bar press conference ni bia be conscious video no. A photo of Stone and Samini. What about 2000 Rakus Entertainment.
Yeah.
2013 press conference for
I remember Rakus Entertainment.
JMD artist Kaki ne tour, Kaki tap tour. You know what I'm saying.
Which was highly sponsored by Rakus Entertainment.
Rakus Entertainment. You know what I'm saying. Maybe we as a senior brother or a father to people. O manu ntwaso nche I will say ucha. For instance, many Saminami, mitimika asama samempe. Wa sami timi frame. Eh ya na wen. Misimu fi say bra me down. If you kwa ase yan komra. Ye de bia ye da.
Of course.
Because ye nipa idea.
We know how to correct ourselves.
Yes, can send idea. It kind of look like something above the Asase clash is hunting Samini with regards to Stonebwoy. Because in his tweet he said grade 1. And the grade 1 was that was Stone's first album.
Yeah. Which was powered by
Samini Music. Which means something is bigger than the Asase clash that people are trying to refer to. Which means something has been there since even before cry almost shows Rakus production tour na Kaki no. Maybe it has been there before. What am I saying? Whatever it is that Samini cannot let it go and feels that because of whatever Stone did or Stone has done to him in Tia, didn't say or the better no. Oh dear, yes, on the night. We are on the radio, we are holding his leg. He's a legend. When Samini won the Mobile Awards in Ghana, it draws my mind to something that Yagwe just said about artists not exposing other artists to their opportunities that they get. Since then, has any Ghanaian won the Mobile Award again, apart from Fuse? Has any Ghanaian in our space won the Mobile again?
This man was closer. Rocky Downey was closer, but never.
But Rocky Krasa on said and say you must send out
to see how they were in change.
Oh, see, I make us like time as a mini winning because that was what he used to switch his name from Batman to Batman.
Oh, you were talking Mobile.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I
call Grammys.
Yeah, me call Grammy.
Become Mobile.
Patch on.
What am I saying? Everybody has got times and seasons. At the time, Samini was doing 40 features and shouting "boy," and people were saying it was 10,000 per one boy, and that's how they can be brave. That time, I'm not sure that he envisaged that as a day will come where Abia he wouldn't have been as powerful, as mighty as Samini as he was back then. It doesn't take anything away from him now. He's still as mighty, as powerful, and as good as he is since the time he began till now. So whatever his son has done to him, that it is so hard to forgive, that he cannot come out and say, because if you are face of a car, it will degrade or it will destroy everything that he has built with the boy. He has to let it go. If not, it is his son. So then there's a bigger problem. They can set up a small caucus meeting and solve that. Because Stonebwoy tweeted, it has not called or it didn't call for a certain personal
response
personal bullet to him, but rather it was calling for a nationwide bullet from everybody. So if Samini had responded that yo ABS, yo Stone, your album lack ABCD, that's why maybe you don't feel win Grammy. If you fix and you feel win Grammy, it makes sense. ABS, oh Stone, you say your singing now can make A and B and C and D. You understand what I'm trying to say? It makes sense. But the post, even number one response to Stone it's even more better than Samini's response.
He talked about Ghana. He did not talk about one person.
Yes.
Talking about some of the issues we face in Ghana.
What am I saying? So I feel that it's beyond the music now.
Okay.
I saw Sergio Manucho's tweet that that's Sase Clash. No, Sergio, we're a chain as Sase Clash. No, I think say Omutu no pen omunim. What is happening here? Omuti min bam emeden emma meka. Anna, me I suspect this is my suspicion. A certain alliance went on at a time where Stone and Shatta were going at each other. And maybe the alliance was formed to achieve a certain target. Ebia the target now one person benefited more than the other. So maybe the other person is not happy with it. It could be more, it could be less, but whatever it is, Samini must calm down. He doesn't need to prove himself to anybody. He doesn't need to be part of the noise to get himself heard. He doesn't need that. I sat in this same chair and I said that he shouldn't have done the beef, okay?
Yeah.
And that he can't do the beef thing with Shatta. People were coming at me to my Facebook, were insulting my mother, my sister. Yeah. He doesn't need that. He is mighty.
Okay.
What am I saying? Samini is somebody that Raskuku reverence as mighty. So if Raskuku reverence Samini as mighty, I'm sure a lot of dancehall artists or dancehall young artists also reverence him as mighty, from Kelvin Boy episode and all those things. Bra Samini, this one is getting a bit too much. Please, it's your own son. You can call him on phone or set up a small caucus meeting and solve the issues out. I know that soon we will get to the Grammy. Okay. May I believe say Samini go fit take us with a reggae album to the Grammy.
He has it.
Yes, me I know that.
Yes, Samini has
it. If Samini gets the plugs,
gets the right label,
he gets the investment. Grammy album must have good investment. Because we agree as someone to produce quality means money.
Yeah.
To produce quality means
listen
money.
To the name of the producers who were mentioned on the Burna Boy.
So Samini can take us there. The same as Stone, the same as Shatta, the same as Sak, the same as Episode. Everybody who's doing music in Ghana, if they get the right plug and investment, they can take us there.
Thank you, Nana Radio. Let me read some comments from Twitter and again on Facebook. After that, we move on to the next business of the day. Thanks for being a part of the show. This is Showbiz Agenda, and we are here till 12 p.m. Wash your hands, Emmanuel 1802. It's on Twitter, and he's giving me a Sister Ifia tweet, aka Queen Solomon. And Sister Ifia says, "Where I come from, we don't patronize our own products and successes. There is so much achievements that we can boast about as entertainers, but it is always limited. Recently, Stonebwoy featured on Sean Paul's album, and few people talked about it. It was just a regular feature to them."